Stephen Greatorex was a man whose life, though tragically short, was defined by hard work, family, and commitment to his trade. Born in 1858 in Wigan, Lancashire, to John Greatorex and Anne Hines, Stephen grew up in a busy household with 2 sisters and 3 brothers. In 1861, the family lived on Poolstock Lane, a lively area in Wigan. 10 years later, they moved to Great George Street. Stephen's father, John, started as a groom, someone who cared for horses, before establishing a successful business as a cab proprietor. The business was built from the ground up, and although John came from a working-class family of labourers, he managed to serve the local gentry and businessmen, offering transport for the wealthy. This service was essential in an era when horse-drawn carriages were the primary mode of transport for the upper class. Stephen and his brother Edward worked alongside their father as cab drivers, learning the trade from a young age. By the 1880s, the family business had grown, and they employed 2 workers, Robert Idden and Christopher Bleasdale, as well as a domestic servant. Around this time, the family lived at the Royal Oak on Market Street in Chorley. This former coaching house, complete with stables, was an ideal location for their business. It also became a central hub for others in the same industry, and Stephen's life was now intertwined with a network of fellow drivers and business owners. In 1882, Stephen married Sarah Catterall, and the couple settled at 22 Livesey Street. Within just a few years, Stephen was running his own cab business, where he successfully carried on the family tradition, while also establishing his own reputation. However, like many in the cab business, Stephen faced risks every day. In 1887, while in charge of an excursion party, an accident occurred. While driving, Stephen pulled his car to the side of the road to allow another vehicle to pass. Unfortunately, the car grazed a wall, startling the horses and causing them to swerve. The horses mounted the wall, and the sudden movement alarmed the passengers. Thankfully, no one was injured, but the incident highlighted the unpredictable nature of the job. The passengers, shaken by the event, decided to complete their journey by train. Although his life seemed to be progressing well, tragedy struck when Stephen fell ill in 1892. At just 35 years old, he passed away from pneumonia. After his death, his wife never remarried, and remained in the area where they had once built a life together, until her own passing in 1920.